everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Pri, and today I'm talking about something super meaningful and personal to me. How I got my Filipino citizenship back after becoming a US citizen. Yup, I lost it when I became American, but guess what? There's a way to reclaim your Filipino roots legally, and I did it. So I'm sharing the full story, the steps, what I wish I knew, and my top tips if you're thinking about doing the same. Let's go. So a little background, apply for or granted US citizenship, you technically lose your Filipino citizenship because the Philippines doesn't allow dual citizenship automatically. But the great news is you can reacquire through a process under the Philippine Republic Act 9225, also known as the Dual Citizenship Law. This law makes it possible for Filipinos who became naturalized citizens of another country to regain their Filipino status. I knew I wanted my citizenship back for a few reasons. One, for my identity. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and it's always been home in my heart. I'm so grateful that I was able to apply for my son as well, who was born here in the United States. I wanted him to know that he's also Filipino growing up. Two, for my family, being able to stay longer without visa limits, buy land, and give my child more access to his roots. And three, because we travel back often and I wanted the ease of being fully recognized again. Let's talk how to do it. Here's what you need to know if you're applying abroad. I did mine in the US, specifically here in Honolulu, but this can also be done while you're in the Philippines. Step 1, prepare your documents. Here are some of the documents that are needed when applying for your citizenship. Some of them are your Philippine birth certificate, make sure it's the original one, your old Philippine passport if you still have it, your US naturalization certificate, your US passport, a couple of 2x2 photos, your dual citizenship application form. You also need a report of marriage if you were married outside the Philippines or in the Philippines and you did not report it when you got married. My son, he needed to have a report of birth. Step 2, book an appointment at your nearest Philippine consulate. Make sure to check their website for specific requirements and forms. Some consulates are walk-in, most are by appointment only. Previously, when I Googled what are the documents that are needed, in Google, it was different consulates that were coming up, so I had to make sure to search the specific consulate that I am visiting just to be sure that what I will be bringing would be the specific documents that are needed. Step 3 is pay the fee. I paid just $50 when applying for my citizenship, so it wasn't actually really expensive. Step 4 is take the oath of allegiance. This is the official moment. You take an oath in front of the consular officer, pledging allegiance again to the Philippines. For me, I was able to schedule my oath taking within 2 weeks of my first appointment when I submitted all of my documents. So it was not really that long and there were a lot of availabilities. So you check with the consulate and make sure you schedule beforehand. Step 5 is once you get your certificate, you can apply for a new Philippine passport. So once you're approved, you get a certificate of reacquisition, and now you can now apply for a new Philippine passport. Step 6, applying for Philippine passport, and all the requirements are all in the website. For the timeline, I was able to secure appointments within a week from the time I applied. It took about 3 months when I got my passport, so honestly, I think it was pretty fast. Here are a couple of things I wish I knew when I applied or when I reapplied. First is to make sure to bring extra copies of every document. Trust me, they don't photocopy for you, so make sure to photocopy. There were a couple of documents that I did not photocopy, and so we had to take more time to make sure to have more copies. There were a couple of documents where we needed more copies and I wasn't able to do it, and they don't photocopy for you. So make sure to note how many copies are needed in the requirements and maybe bring more, because there's a chance that you probably would need more. Another one is dress nice for the oath. It feels like a special moment because it is. For me, I was able to get a terno that was super cute from Amazon. I'm gonna be linking it down here. A lot of people were asking about it, but yeah, it was such a nice experience and we were able to take a lot of photos. My husband and my son was there. My son, who also became a Filipino citizen, was there, even though he wasn't really needed to be there because I think he's a minor, but it was just such a special occasion. So if you have a Philippine themed clothes or accessories, it would be worth it to wear it on that day. Another tip is to double check the consulate's website. Each location can have slightly different rules. And lastly, you can include your kids under your application if they're minors. That was a big plus for us because I really wanted my son to be a Filipino citizen as well. And it was so much more meaningful because I was able to do it with him. Getting my citizenship back was more than just a legal thing. It was personal. It meant reconnecting with my roots, giving my son a stronger tie to his heritage, and just like coming home in every way possible. Now I can own land, stay as long as I want, and not feel like a tourist in my own country. It's one of the best things I have done. If you're thinking about getting your Filipino citizenship back, I hope this helped. Drop your questions in the comments. I'd love to help more of you reconnect with your roots too. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more stories from our life as an intercultural family, travel vlogs, and happy family moments around the world. Thanks for watching. Kita kits!